good to be back. So look, and today I have a very special video. With this video here, you guys are going to enjoy this video. I know by the title of this video, you already know pretty much what it is going to be about. In my last video, I pretty much talked about the benefits of doing pull-ups and how to grow bigger arms with doing chin-ups. So in this video, we're going to talk about its cousin or its best friend or something that you use to superset with, right? So the dips, and why the dips is important and how the dips can be like a combo pack, a 3-in-1 exercise, right? So the dips is an amazing exercise for when you're trying to do calisthenic work. You're trying to build your arms. You're trying to sculpt out your physique. It works a bunch of different parts of your body. And honestly, when I do my chin-ups, I do my dips as well with my chin-ups. So I do 15 chin-ups and I do 15 dips, 15 chin-ups again, and do 15 dips until those sets are completed, right? So until those sets and reps are completed. So the reason why I love doing dips and why I consider them a 3-part exercise is because when you do a dip, right, you can target your tricep, right? So your tricep, right? You target your tricep, you target your arms, right? So using your arm as like a grip and using it to go down and to push up. So you're targeting your arm, but you can also target your chest, right? So your chest is also getting targeted when you're doing your dips, and depending on the angle of the way you're doing your dips, you can actually have it to where it's targeting your chest a little bit more than the usual dip, right? The usual way you do your dips. So I love doing calisthenic exercises, and my 2 favorites, as you guys can probably tell already, are the chin-ups and the dips. And I feel like you can get yourself in a pretty good shape with just those 2, and of course doing like your leg exercises, but primarily with those 2 for your upper body, you can get yourself in a pretty good shape. And basically, I do them with just my body weight. I don't do them with anything weighted. I have done chin-ups weighted and dips weighted before, but I don't do them often enough. I do them every so often. However, whenever I feel like doing it, it just depends on how I feel, and it also depends on if I want to, basically. So I don't do them often. I probably do them once every 2 months or once a month when I add some weight to my body. Generally speaking, go to the gym, I'm doing my own body weight. So if I gain weight, that's heavier. If I lose weight, it's lighter, etc., right? So you don't want to just solely do chin-ups, right? You want to also do your dips with your chin-ups. That's going to get you the best bang for your buck, the best thing in terms of progress for your body, right? So when you're doing your chin-ups, again, like I said previously, is it can attack and help form out your chest, and that goes by the way you lean. So when you're doing your chin-ups to target more of your chest, but it's still targeting your arms, of course, because you're using it to hold the bar. You want to lean forward like that, lean and then push, right? So you want to lean instead of just being straight up. You want to lean forward with your chest and your arms retracted and just push. And also, another thing that doing dips also helps, or where you can gain muscle mass at, also helps to define certain parts of your body, is also your shoulder, right? So dips, that's why I call it like a 3-part process when it comes to dips. So people always ask me, oh, how do I get my shoulders to look like yours? I have pretty wide shoulders. They're pretty rounded and everything. And I do shoulder workouts. Of course, not much. I think I only do 2, which are the lateral raises, and I do the overhead presses, right, on the machine, and using the barbell, and sometimes using the bench press. But primarily, what I think really got my shoulders to look the best, or rounded it out for me, to be honest, was the dips, right? And I'll say the lateral raises are a close, like a second, right? They'll be in second place. But my dips, because I lean so much forward, and you can see like my shoulders are in like that, rotated in, and I'm leaning forward because I'm trying to get the chest activation. And I'm also activating my shoulders too, and I'm pushing, and that's also working out my shoulders, right? So it's giving me the striations, it's giving me the definition in my shoulders as well. And to some form, sometimes it may even do your back too. But dips are just good for your upper body, man. They help make you more solid. They help with your again, your shoulders, your chest, and your arms. So if you want to start doing calisthenics, you want to start doing chin-ups, don't forget to add your dips, okay? So let me give you a good way to do it. So let's say you have 4 sets of 15, which is what I do. And the same thing will go for my dips, 4 sets of 15, right? I always like to do 4 sets of 15. That's my favorite number. I know when I'm not feeling the best is when I decrease it and I do like 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 12, just depending. Or if I want to lift a little heavier and I don't feel like going to the 15 rep, I decrease the amount, right? So it's up to how you feel. You know, you got to gauge your own body, of course. So let me tell you how I do it. So basically, I do 15 chin-ups, and then I like to do another 15 so to make it 30. So I do like 30 chin-ups, not all in a row, of course. I do 15, stop, and I do like maybe 10, stop, and do my last 5, making it 30, right? And then I do my dips, right? And my dips would be 15 dips, but I do it times 2, so I do 30 dips as well, right? So then when I'm done with that, then I do 15 more chin-ups. Then I do 15 dips, and I do 15 chin-ups and 15 dips. Boom, and you're done. So you did 4 sets of 15 for both exercises. And it's just, to me, it's just amazing. I like doing that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It just hardens my muscle more. It makes me just more like, I get the pump more and everything like that. I can't do 15 and then do 15 dips and then do 15. To me, I'm not gonna lie, mentally, it feels like it's taking a lot longer. So when I do it the way that I do, which is I do 30, 30, then 15, 15, and 15, 15, it seems faster because I already did a second set, you know, of one of the exercises. So it's like, it's a mental thing for me. So if you like that, you guys can use it. And also I feel like because I'm doing my 30 pull-ups in that span of like, 5 minutes or so, however long it takes me to do those 30, it's like the time under tension is also increasing, like my arm size, my arm strength, my strength in general. And the same thing for the dips. So I'm giving that time under tension with both exercises, and I'm transitioning from both to the other, right? So again, if you want to do dips, or well, not if you want to, you should do dips and you should do chin-ups, right? If you want to sculpt out your body, you want to give yourself some strength to where like you're actually reasonably strong for your own body weight. Because there's a lot of people who are muscular that have a hard time doing dips and have a hard time doing chin-ups. But honestly, if you can do those, you're pretty strong in comparison to your own body weight, right? So another thing that dips and doing chin-ups helped me with was actually my bench press. I never used to bench press. One day I decided to bench press with a couple of my friends, and off the first rip, I could already hit like 250. Like I can max out 250. Now I max out a little bit more, but then I was like, oh wow, I can max out 250. I can hit it once now, and this is like my first time benching. So doing those dips repeatedly is going to increase your strength for sure. So again, you guys, you should look into doing more calisthenic based exercises, doing more of your own body weight exercises. It does impose a lot of stress on your body, of course, because you're moving your entire weight through a specific range of motion. So what you want to do is take deep breaths and make sure you take adequate rest periods, right, between your sets, so you can reduce your heart rate down, right? So you're not breathing too heavy, your heart isn't pumping, you're not in a crazy state of stress. You want to make sure you're reducing your stress, but also attacking the exercise well, right? Again, this is not a race, it's a journey. So it's going to take you time to get to where you need to be, but you are going to, when you start seeing improvements, you're going to start, liking it more and more. And it never really gets truly like super, super easy. But eventually you get so used to it, it doesn't matter. So you're going to always do it anyway, right? So this is why I believe the dips are a 3 compound, three type of body movement type of thing. So with that, add it to your regimen. and let me know how it goes with whoever's listening to this video, whoever's watching this video. Let me know how it goes for you. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. You'll start seeing some improvements so you can get those gains, right? So also before I go, I did finish my workout program, how to get fit and stay fit, or how to get in shape and stay in shape, something like that. But it is on my website. It is $20, but it comes with basically a PowerPoint or a PDF of just what I did, and how you can replicate that as well. My diet and nutrition, my beliefs on intermittent fasting, and just certain things that can help you guys along with your journey, how to, diet on the weekends. That's important. And just the exercises that I use primarily to get myself into the shape that I need to be, and how to maintain this shape pretty easily, because working out you don't have to make it so difficult. Again, it is something that you have to take at a pace that's acceptable for you. You don't want to stress yourself out too much